You read that it fell. Ignore my glitter packaging. I come packing crafting.
Hello, and thank you so much for joining me here on SewStitchHex. I'm Academia, and today I'm going to be doing a little unboxing for my book of the month, which is a cute little subscription box that I've gotten. I did cut it, but it's book of the month. It's a adorable subscription box that I will put a link down in the description below if you would like to use it to get it. I actually adore it so far. So you've got great taste. Basically, what you do, it's book of the month. Our story is about finding the best stories for you. Life's too short for books that don't feel like fireworks. That's why we carefully curate our list so you can spend less time researching and more time reading. Yes, we read a lot. We pour through, I think they used the wrong pour. Through hundreds of upcoming books each month in order to decide which exceptional few to share with our members. Yes, there are heated debates, and yes, it is a dream job. We're keeping it 100 and nearly 100. So we've been promoting the best new voices since 1926. Before Hemingway and Salinger were English class staples, they were on our roster. Not to brag, but we know how to pick them. Today, we're still spotlighting emerging authors and giving them a platform where their work can shine. New voices, new choices. Creme de la creme. Once a year, members vote to decide which book will go down in history as the absolute best. Every winner is the kind of book you'd save from a house fire, the ones you just can't miss. I did save some books from a house fire. The books that I chose to save were Tess of the D'Urbervilles and my Grimoire. Those are the books I saved. It was an Eastern Press copy of Tess of the D'Urbervilles because I love that book. And it was a birthday gift that year. Checking out that beautiful golden statue? That's Lolly, named after our first ever Book of the Month from 1926. Learn more at bookoftheyear.com. And all of the books that come from Book of the Year actually have a specialty cover. I'll show you in a second. You'll like your books, we promise. But if you're just not that into your Book of the Month, get in touch and we'll make it right. We believe in books. We're proud of our mission to help you discover new books you'll love and promote the work of emerging authors. And we couldn't do it without you or our 249,999 other members. So thanks. So basically, it's a subscription box where you pick the book you get. I know with me, you see how many books I get on a regular basis. Anytime I order a book, if I order like a surprise book or buy a collection of books, and it's happened multiple times, even recently, I'll get books that I already own. When you own, like, collectively, including comics, like 1,700 books, you're bound to get some duplicates. It happens. So, Book of the Month, you can add to your bookshelf. Basically, you go to your reading challenge with how many books you want, how many books you've read. And with the app, you choose books earlier, ship easier, track your best friend, or best, okay, I don't remember what the words are for, but basically once you become like you've gotten 3 book boxes from them, you get access to a specialty, like, shop, and you can pick from those. And I want to know what those are, so. And get in our 2021 reading challenges. And there are prizes. Yes, so basically, it's Book of the Month. It's the app. And you pick the book you want. And you know it's a Book of the Month because it has the cute little logo there. And it says, Book of the Month. Please don't stop. I don't know if that's don't stop subscribing or don't stop reading. But either way. See, this is the Book of the Month logo, and that's how when you find it in a bookstore, you'll see that. It also has their logo at the back. And this is The Change, by a novel by Kristen Miller. It's not over. It's time. I met a woman like you when I was little. You don't say. Harriet's smile gave nothing away. What kind of woman would that be? She seemed to be daring Nessa to call her a witch. Nessa knew she needed to choose her words carefully. Her name was Miss Ella. She lived near my family down in South Carolina. My grandmother told me she'd worked as a librarian for 35 years. Then one day, Miss Ella left her husband and moved out of town and into her grandfather's old shack in the middle of the swamp. The only thing she took with her were her books. She taught herself how to make nature do her bidding. They said she could heal or kill depending on which mood struck her. An uncle of mine swore he once spied on Miss Ella talking to snakes. I've never tried talking to a snake before, Harriet said. The idea seemed to appeal to her. The point is, Miss Ella and my grandmother worked together sometimes, on projects, you might say. I was hoping you and I might do the same. A gloriously sharp and funny modern saga about 3 women who discover the midlife brings a whole new type of empowerment, putting them on a collision course with the evil that lurks in their wealthy beach town. After Nessa James's husband dies and her twin daughters leave for college, she's left all alone in a trim white house near the ocean. In the quiet of her late 40s, the former nurse begins to hear voices. It doesn't take long for Nessa to realize that the voices calling out to her belong to the dead, a gift she's inherited from her grandmother, which comes with special responsibilities. On the cusp of 50, suave advertising director Harriet Osborne has just witnessed the implosion of her lucrative career and her marriage. She hasn't left her house in months. From the outside, it appears as if she and her garden have both gone to seed. But Harriet's life is far from over. In fact, she's undergone a stunning and very welcome metamorphosis. Ambitious former executive Joe Levison has spent 30 long years at war with her body. The free-floating rage and hot flashes that arrive with menopause feel like the very last straw, until she realizes she can channel them and finally come into her power. Guided by voices only Nessa can hear, the trio discovers a teenage girl whose body was abandoned beside a remote beach. The police have written the victim off, but the women refuse to buy into the official narrative. Their investigation leads to more bodies and to the town's most exclusive and isolated enclave, a world of stupendous wealth where the rules don't apply. With their newfound powers, Joe, Nessa, and Harriet will take matters into their own hands. Kristen Miller is a groundbreaking feminist author in young adult literature, best known for her popular Kiki Strike series. In addition to writing novels, Kristen spent 25 years as a strategist in the advertising industry. During that time, she worked for some of the largest agencies in the world, as well as boutique agencies in an 8-person startup. The only thing I wish was an option with the Book of the Month box that you could order the books and they'd be signed. Like, I think that would be really cool. Or if they had like a Book of the Month early access signing like event in some popular areas, like maybe Charlotte or something, I think that would be really freaking cool. But yeah, so this is my first book that I've chosen. The next one that I was planning to choose, I think, was a fairy-based book by Holly Black. I think that's their name. I've got a lot of their books, and I think I'd really enjoy that one. You can also add on, and it's really cheap. I think it's like $15.99 a month, and you get a hardback of a beautiful book. Some of them are bestsellers that are just popular in general. Like one they featured in the back of this book, which was Kristen Hannah, The Four Winds. I know I do got a copy of that, but it took me a minute to find one because for a good while it was sold out everywhere. But if I'd had Book of the Month, I could have gotten it that easily, shipped to my house at the beginning of the month, and it's no problem. And you get to pick your book at the first of the month, and you pick. You can also skip a month without any penalties or fees. I highly recommend this service, and this is a service I think I'll be keeping up, and I'll be posting a video closer to the beginning of the month, because while this did arrive just before my vacation, I didn't have time to do a little talk about. So if you're interested, I will have a link in the description below. And if you are interested in these adorable ears or getting some custom cute ears just like these, I will put a link to the shop down below. It is Lavander KT. They have super cute ears. They are very soft, very Lolita friendly, and just cute. Just cute in general. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's like strawberry shortcake threw up on my head, and I love it. It's so cute. So if you'd like it, I will put that down in the description below. If you like my dress, it is a slip dress. It is by Shop My Violet. I'll also list that in the description below, like always. But please feel free to check out the book of the month, and maybe we can be in a book club together. We'll talk about the books that we've read and how we feel about it. We'll be able to post a review, and you can leave your comments down below. So thank you so much for watching, my Wicked Vipers. I hope you have a wicked evening, and I will see you here next time on SewStitchHex. Bye.